Hey there guys, it's Lee here. Welcome to iMineBlocks. Hope you guys are doing great today. In today's video, I'm going to be taking a look at the new GMiner version 1.4. So this is an updated version of the GMiner, and the reason why I'm sharing it with you is because it has quite a significant performance increase on GPUs and also the Beam algorithm. So the Beam algorithm is the Equihash 150.5 or -5. And with the GMiner, you're getting quite a significant increase in terms of performance. So with my GTX 1080 Ti, I'm getting roughly just under 40 sols, between sort of 38 to 39 sols per second when mining using the GTX 1080 Ti and this GMiner. So that's about a 25 to 30% improvement over previous. I've also tested it on my other cards, and they're kind of a bit more sort of average. On my GTX 1060s, I'm getting around about 14 sols in terms of hashing performance, and on my AMD cards, my RX 470s and 570s, those were hashing around about 10 each. So I don't really recommend it necessarily for the older AMD series of cards, but really good performance on NVIDIA GPUs. So I'll just show you how to get set up and get started with the GMiner. So you can see here I am on the obviously the screen and the GMiner is running. You can see we've got some hash performance. So using around about 195 watts and 37 sols per second. If you scroll back a little bit further, you should see a little bit more of the history. You can see 38, 39, and there was also some 40s in there as well, 39.6, etc. So talking about my settings, this is a Gigabyte RS GTX 1080 Ti. If we have a look at the MSI Afterburner, we've got my overclock settings, so I'll talk you through those. So I've got an 80% power limit. You can also run it less than that. I've run it at 70 and 75, but 80 is probably about the sweet spot, it seems, for me. I've got a core clock of plus 50, so it takes it to around about 1620, 1630, that sort of number, and a plus 400 memory clock. So you can see the memory clock there, and just with a custom fan profile. So using those settings, the GPU is using around about 195 watts and getting just under 39, 40 sols a second when mining Beam. So there are the settings that I'm using. If we take a look at the miner itself, so it's in this folder here, so it's 1.4, I said a 40, but maybe it's 41 on the folder at least. So I'll confirm exactly which version it is. But then we have obviously all your the miner and then the batch files as well as the README, etc. So to mine Beam, I'll show you how that looks. So we have the call to the miner, then we have the Equihash 150.5 or 155 algorithm, which is the one that Beam uses. Then we've got the server, or the pool should I say. So I'm mining at Supernova. It's kind of one of my favorite pools for most coins. So it's beam.supernova.cc and the pool is 7777. It also supports SSL. That's kind of an option for you. You might have that or not, depending on which pool that you want to mine to. And then we've just got my user details for the pool, so riskyfire.worker1, and password is just your standard X password. So that's what the configuration that we're using for the miner. There's no other complications or anything else that you need really. And let me just close that for a second. If I just fire it back up, I just want to see whether the version that is reported is 1.41, sorry, so it's not 140, it's 1.41 is the correct version there. So you can just see the miner starting up and how that looks. Okay guys, so that's it. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully it's been useful, helpful to you. As always, links in the description. Any questions or comments, put those down in the comments area below and I'll be sure to get back to you guys. If you did like it, give it a quick like. If you don't like it, then I don't know. Yeah, I suppose you could downvote it if you're really unhappy. But what I was going to say is make sure you subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.